Alright, Schlockmeister fans, would you believe they ripped off the movie The Blue Lagoon? They sure did. Phoebe Cates and Willie Ames in Paradise. Phoebe Cates, let's check it out. In her acting debut, Phoebe Cates. This is Baghdad, 1823. And right away she catches the eye of this Arab guy who wants to buy her. Anyway, the other star of this movie is Willie Ames. Now, the two of them are both going to be on the same caravan on their way to Damascus. Obviously, the offer to buy Sarah, Phoebe Cates, was refused. Well, they stop at this oasis on the trip, and they all get attacked by this group of marauders who was led by the Jackal, which was the guy who was trying to buy Sarah. He wants her, still wants her badly. Anyway, Sarah, David, and Sarah's protector, Joffrey, managed to escape by going down a well. They're the only three who live. Apparently there's an escape route in there. They bury David's parents, and then they have to continue on.
Not now, son.
It's a long, arduous journey.
I'm gonna die if we do.
But wait, there's hope.
Water! I found water!
He sure did. He found a spring in this, like, cave system.
It's also wet.
Sarah will be bathing nude in that soon, but I can't show you that scene.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good.
Well, later on they found some more Arabs, and Joffrey went to check them out. Turns out they were bad guys, and they slaughtered him. So now David and Sarah got to get the hell out of there before they get captured too. They do get out of there, and they take another long journey on a camel. Some very scenic scenes in this film. They were actually filmed in Israel. They eventually find a place with plenty of water, and they decide they're gonna drop anchor there and hang out for a while. And I think they're smitten with each other. Along the way, they befriend a monkey who they named Doc.
You speak pretty good Japanese.
Sarah takes a bath.
Mess is because you were flirting with that guy in the marketplace.
David, that's not fair!
Fair? He killed my mother and father, he killed Joffrey, and he'll probably kill us, so don't tell me about fair.
They do have arguments. Well, eventually the Jackal and his tribe, or whoever those people are, catch up with them and raid their place. Sarah and David are hiding nearby, so they're not there when they attack, but
I can't believe this. Two chimps. Well, we've got a Doc. Why not an Eve? Why not Adam? Take a look.
so they'll rebuild, and yes, there's another ape.
It's okay, we'll build a new one. I don't like the view anyway.
David wants to escalate things.
I can't. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm ready.
You'll never be ready. It's all because you've been reading that damn book so much.
When David was out fishing,
Got Sarah.
the Jackal came by and kidnapped Sarah. With very little difficulty, he goes to rescue her. Thankfully, the Doc and Evie were there to help too.
Am I letting you guys never listen to me?
Please don't leave me, David.
David got bit by a scorpion, so he needs to be
Go away.
nursed back to health. He'll be fine.
Never loved went away.
The fact that she almost lost David to a scorpion convinces her that it's time to give up the goodies. David spots the Jackal.
Sarah! Sarah, we gotta get out of here. He's coming.
How did he find
They manage to escape, but at some point their camel is killed.
He killed it. Just like he's killed everything else.
They realize it's finally time to take a stand. David nailed the jackal.
It's all right, Sarah. He's dead.
They keep walking and they find another civilization,
Chocolate, anything.
a real city. Did I mention Sarah's pregnant?
Oh, David,
What?
it moved.
What are you talking about?
It moved just now. Here.
Our film ends with the monkeys walking off and our two lovers. I guess they're going to swim across to that civilization on the other side. Alright, let's talk about this movie called Paradise. Now, this is kind of an old cable movie as well, although I myself didn't actually watch it or get a hold of it, taped it until I think 1992. It was one of the first movies I taped when I started taping all movies on SP Speed on my VHS tapes, one movie per tape. And this was one of the first. So anyway, stars Willie Ames and Phoebe Cates. This is Phoebe Cates' acting debut, actually, and Willie Ames had been acting for like 10 years already. He was on 8 is Enough and all kinds of other things. They were both, I think, roughly the same age though when they made this movie. And actually they became a couple at this time and were dating for about a year maybe. But anyway, the movie itself is kind of what they call a rip-off of the Blue Lagoon. In fact, I think the filmmakers got sued from the Blue Lagoon people and had to settle with them in some way because it's a similar kind of plot, although it's different. But anyway, it starts out in 1823 in Baghdad, and Phoebe Cates, who plays Sarah, and I forget who Willie Ames' character is. David, yes, thank you. They are in a caravan together. They don't know each other, but they're traveling in a caravan by camel over the deserts to Damascus in Syria, where they're going to be. Then they get attacked. They're at an oasis resting for a while. David is with his parents, actually, and the whole place gets attacked. Sarah is with this older guy named Jeffrey, who's like supposed to be her, I don't know, helper or something, like a butler type. She's like a proper woman or something like that. And while they're being attacked, the two of them and Jeffrey escape down a well. Turns out they were pursuing Sarah. There was this sheik, or this guy, this rich Arab guy, who wanted to buy Sarah earlier, but obviously the offer was refused. He doesn't take no for an answer, so that's why he came in there. They kill everybody else, but the three of them escape. So Sarah and Jeffrey and David, they're on their own. They find this spring somewhere, so they hang out there for a while. And then Jeffrey sees some more Arabs in the distance and decides to go see if they can help. But they end up slaughtering him. So now it's just David and Sarah. They flee. And they end up going somewhere else. And they're basically in the middle of the desert somewhere. But they find this like ocean front. Wherever the hell they are, I don't know. And they basically start a life together. They discover love and sex and monkeys. They hire a monkey, and then another monkey comes, and the monkey has babies, or baby. Doc and Evie were the mom and dad monkeys. Eventually, like I said, they discover love and sex, and they enjoy each other's fruits. And there's some skinny dipping, fishing, lots of nudity. In fact, full frontal nudity from both of our actor and actresses here. Phoebe Cates is beautiful, by the way. But interestingly, this DVD is, I think it's a Japanese DVD, and like a lot of Japanese movies, a lot of the full frontal nudity is fogged out. However, we do see Phoebe Cates' full frontal nudity. We see her bush, but Willie Ames' penis, which I know I've seen clearly in the videotape version, is kind of like partially fogged. It's where you can kind of see it flopping around a little bit, but it's still partially fogged. Weird. I don't know. But anyway, that is... they eventually get attacked again by this guy. They call him the Jackal, this Arab guy. And then at one point near the end of the film, he comes charging towards them, and David pulls out this bow and arrow and shoots him and kills him. And he's dead. By this time, Sarah's pregnant. And they walk a little further. They end up coming to this new beach, and they can see some civilization in the distance. They decide they're going to go towards that civilization so they can start their lives and eat chocolate. And the monkeys run off, and that's how our movie ends. So anyway, like I said, yeah, kind of a ripoff of the Blue Lagoon. And but man, Phoebe Cates is gorgeous. Just lovely, lovely woman. And we see all of her in this, which is fantastic. Flogging be damned. And William's penis too, sort of. So anyway, that is Paradise. Again, the critics were not very kind to this movie. They were not kind to the Blue Lagoon either. And they were even unkinder to this one for being a ripoff of that one. So, but anyway, if you're a fan of celebrity nudity, this is a great disc to have. She shows a lot more than she did in Fast Times at Ridgemont High and Private School. And she's a gorgeous, gorgeous actress. So anyway, check it out. Paradise. Let me know what you think about it and leave some comments down below. Watch it. Bye.